Ashley.
Carson. And I'm Trevi.
This is one of the temples covered in smog. You can't really see behind it because the smog's blocking the view.
That's just the road where you can see like it's blurry over here.
I think it shows how hard transportation would be to drive like that.
Yeah. Okay. I had what is the problem, and there's more than one problem containing the smog in China. It causes many deaths and to like plants, animals, and humans because of the diseases it has, like lung cancer, heart disease, and asthma. The environment is really dirty and polluted, like the water is like oily, and it's just really dirty. And like animals, they die out, and that's a problem, obviously. People are dying from eyes, like their eyes in China because they can't see, and it, you know, when something gets in your eyes, it's blurry and it messes stuff up. Yeah, people die from their eyes. They have a hard time growing crops because the pollution kills everything. This picture is obviously they're riding in towns, whatever, on their little bikes. And it's kind of hard to see, but they all have masks on because they are trying not to breathe in all the smog to cause lung cancer or asthma. And it's blurry, and it's just really hard to see. Live in China because of smog.
All right. Our group is focusing on lung diseases. Human death rate has increased tremendously, and the lung diseases are increasing too. In the year 2002, the death rate from the smog was 275,000 people. And me and my group partners feel like it's important to address these problems because they are the main problems and the main causes of death in China. This picture down here, I think it's not funny, of course, but it's a little bit funny because like they have this head in a bag, and it's like either you're gonna put your head somewhere so you don't like breathe in the smoke, or put your head in the bag and you'll die. And this one right here shows the chart of the death rate in China.
In 2002.
Yeah, in 2002.
So it's been going on for a while, and it's not really changing much.
I did the solutions, and for the solutions, we could put filters on the top of cloud makers, which is just the towers that all the smoke comes out of in the factories. I thought we could put filters on them so that it would clean the air before the smog got into the environment. And we could make better masks because those ones don't work very well. It's just like paper over your face. And they need better health care because with all the people with eye infections and lung problems, and the health care is not very good. And if they had better health care, I think more people would live. And I said better technology because the factories, their equipment is sort of out of date. And if they had better technology, it would use less energy and it would probably cause less smog. And then I said glasses, could make glasses so that they could see better in the smog. And I have a picture, this is a street, and you can barely see anything. And then in this picture you can see the tops of the factories and all the smog coming out, and you can't see anything.
And it's more blurrier at the top. Is that the word? At the top because it starts from it's mainly like factories that are polluting the air, and then down here cars, pollution, all that. So it's everywhere basically.
Okay, I put the factories with advanced technology will most likely fix the problem. We think this way because the factories now produce a lot of smog. Like this is the factories they have, and it's putting out a lot of smog. So, and the reason we're not polluted like China is because this is our factory, and if you look at the structure of it, it's way different. And also because we depend on China quite a bit. Because if you have something and you look at the bottom, most likely you'll see made in China.
Alright, is there any questions? Okay. Vanessa, you need the microphone.
No, not really, but about the smog. So whenever,
I know you got a loud voice. I'm not sure it's going to carry those microphones. You might need to get those just so we can hear you.
so about the smog, or whatever it's called, I can't say it.
Smog.
That thing. So whenever they build the factories like that, why do they build it in such an area where there's so many life around it? Why is that?
Well, their cities is pretty full, so they had to have some place where it's kind of away from the cities. They were hoping that not that much smog will go into the city if they build it in a rural area.
Well, I think it would go all the way over there because of how it's built and how much smoke it's letting out. It doesn't just go straight up in one area, it spreads. You guys get me? So, but I do like how your suggestions. I think that's very good. Thank you.
If we do nothing about it, I mean, if you guys do nothing about it, like, if no one did anything about the smog, how bad do you think it would be?
I think you couldn't be able to see your hand in front of your
Yeah.
face
Or
because it's
More
really bad.
population in China would decrease, like,
Yeah.
Then we have to find somewhere else for these people to make our stuff.
Another reason they're dying because of the smog. Since they can't grow their crops, what are they supposed to eat?
Yeah, there's no sun. I mean, the smog's covering the whole sky.
it's health issues, and they can't farm anything because everything dies out anyway from pollution. It'd get bad. Poor China.
I have a question for Trinity. You know your slide you did where the about each sheet was in a bag. Well, I don't get it.
All right, so the main reason why I put this in there is because, the smog is everywhere, and I thought it would. I don't think it's funny, but it's serious. But he's in the back. There's no other way to get away from the smog. It's basically everywhere. So he basically put a bag over his head, and even if you put your face in the back, you're still gonna die. So I basically was saying that there's no other option except for doing something
Paper
stupid.
masks don't really do
Yeah,
much.
because paper masks
It's
don't really
just
do nothing.
paper.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why we want to help
So
them put filters on the mask.
they would do anything possible just to get away from the smoke. Vanessa, can we let Dakota go? He's been waiting for you. We'll go back. Okay.
Ooh. Keep going. We need more time.
Okay, my question is, how would y'all, is there any other place that the small comes from besides the factories?
Cars. Cars, they pollute everything, everywhere. Not just from
Oh, coal.
Not coal.
They
yeah.
used coal during the winter to try to keep warm, and it did not do very well. Didn't help them out in the long
Made them more
run.
sick.
Yeah, it just made them sick. It didn't help out in the long run.
Is there any other questions?
Um,
Do you think this affects water as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it'll get oily. There's so much pollution. It'll get oil all in the water. It kills off animals that live in the water and plants around it.
Thank you. Trevi? What do you think is the best idea to, instead of building the buildings they have that creates a lot of smoke, which, as a suggestion, would you say would be a better idea than build factories? What would you think?
I would say instead of using coal to for the factories and stuff, you probably try to use more electricity.
Water power?
Green
Yeah,
energy.
Kinda
water
like
power, like to make dams and
Like-
stuff.
Yeah.
Or the
Green
ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Green energy.
Riley.
Like,
So basically what he's saying is the smoke is killing the animals and stuff.
and humans and plants.
Trip. So what do you think would happen in China if they took all those factories out? Like, how would that affect China?
It'll probably affect us more than it'll affect them. Because we get most of our stuff from over there. So, like, if they stop making stuff, then we would basically have to find somewhere else to, like,
We'd
So-
have to depend on
Yeah,
others.
And
we
they
have to
wouldn't
put in
have
other
any
places.
money. That's where
we'll
most
probably
of
have to
their
start
money
paying
comes from.
people that live in, I think don't just Mexico another place? Yeah, Mexico to make our stuff.
India.
I see
Like
what
that,
you're
and
doing.
India.
We're not saying take out the factories, just like help them create a new design for building.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
we're
Carson
over
said.
here with like touchscreen stuff, and they're using coal for their factories. It's
We're
not
not
helping
saying
the
take it out
environment.
completely, like design them in a better way so there's not that much pollution. Like put filters on the top of the, where the smoke comes out.
The cloud makers. Yeah.
Wherever the smoke comes out, just filter that over top of it so it's not letting out bad.
Electricity.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Power in the current.
You finished?
Okay, thank you, that was amazing.
Who wants to go?
Jacob, I want to press the button. You don't need to. It has to be.
I don't know how to control this.
Which one do I push now? What do I push? What do I push?
Forget it.
What?
Who's not as good?
We're doing.
Bye.